Special request video. I had a special request. Someone wanted to see the difference between the performance version, or tech package and non-tech package for how the vehicle's doors open and close. Now, I don't have a tech package vehicle, so I can only demonstrate the non-tech package. And supposedly what the difference is, with the tech package, as you approach the vehicle, the handles automatically extend. Now, since I don't have the tech package, with the key in my pocket, touch the handle and it opens. Now, part of the quest was also how you lock the vehicle. Now, my understanding is with the tech package, as you walk away from the vehicle, when the vehicle no longer senses the key after X number of seconds, I don't know how long specifically, it automatically retracts the handles and locks the door. Now, my non-tech package vehicle here will automatically retract the handles, but if you touch one of the driver's side or passenger side handles, it will extend again. So to lock it, I have to press the center button on the key or use the iPhone app to lock the door, lock the car. Now, one thing is, if the doors are locked and you walk up with the key fob, you cannot touch the back handles first to extend and unlock the door. You have to touch either the driver's side or the passenger side front handles first. Then extend and you can open the back doors. Now for the trunk, it works the same as the driver's side front. All you do is walk up to it when it's locked. If you don't press the trunk key or the trunk button on the remote, just grab the handle, open, close, and there you have it. Now, unlike a regular car, you don't grab and yank to get the car door open. A light touch, the handle itself, as you see it sucked back in, the handle itself isn't actually what unlocks the door. Well, yes and no, or opens the door. What it is it's more like a giant button that you pull towards you. So notice how it comes out just a little bit, and you can hear the servo unlocking the mechanism. There we go, it didn't close it all the way there. Notice how it just goes in slightly. Which makes it practically effortless to open the doors. Shutting them's a little different. These doors, I don't know if it's because of the weather stripping style they use, are rather take a bit more effort to shut than a normal car, at least in my opinion. So let's see. Next part of this video is I had a request. Same person. Oh wait, might as well finish the opening and closing of the doors. Now, similar to the outside doors, and difference with this, with the inside handle, the so-called, as I'd call it, button, it doesn't have to be shut for the servo to keep going. You can hear it. If you do it real quick, you can actually hear the mechanism, servo, or whatever they have there, straining. So the handles are, the inside handle's merely just a button you pull towards you that opens the servo, then you push the door open. The outside button, the servo, when you grab it and pull lightly, the servo opens and allows you to then continue pulling the door. Unlike a regular car, where the regular car, or normal vehicles, or I can't say normal vehicles, abnormal vehicles, also known as vehicles that have internal combustion engines. There we go. When you pull the handle, either way, you are literally pulling a mechanism that will pop the door open. This is not a mechanism, it's all electronic. And to answer probably some of you are wondering if when the door handles finally do retract, if you can get your fingers caught in there, that is actually a yes. It doesn't hurt. I've done it a few times. Happen to grab a handle just as the auto retract starts pulling it. After a second or two, it does push the handle back out and allow you to remove your fingers. It's very mild, does not hurt, at least not me. I'll try it with my 2-year-old, see if it hurts him. I'm joking. Alright, now, next part. Someone wanted to know, same person, the difference between the navigation on tech and non-tech packages. Let's go to Google Maps there, might as well make it full screen. Let that start loading. Loading up there. Now, the big difference, obviously, like I say, I can't demonstrate both as I don't have a tech package vehicle. A tech package shows turn-by-turn directions. On the one I test drove at Skokie, Illinois, I had the turn-by-turn directions up on the dash right where I got my energy meter. And this does not quite do that, so let me demonstrate. I am very unimpressed with the Google Maps they have. So let's say we're going to drive to Wisconsin Dells for a weekend getaway. Let's enter an address 1080 East Hiawatha Drive, and that is 53965 Wisconsin Dells. And that's the Sandrift Resort. Also where we have a NEMA 15-40 220 charging outlet for any of those of you that are looking to go on a Wisconsin Dells vacation. So punch that in there. There we go. Found it. Wow. And it is rather laggy. That's what I found is that anything that does anything with graphics with the center console seems to be very laggy. It's even kind of going a little wacko at the bottom. I don't know if that's just from Google Maps or if that's the system itself. Now there is, or even the crappiest of Google Maps apps I have seen in the past, at least have some sort of, not turn by turn, but at least map out some sort of directions. This will do nothing whatsoever. It'll show you where it is, and at least unless they're going to do an update in the future. Like, I'll give you an example. The Google Maps on my iPhone, no, I'm not upgrading to iOS 6 or 7, as I still do not like Apple Maps or any of the other things that Apple had gotten rid of that were on previous versions. While it won't give me turn-by-turn directions, or live, update nav, it will still map out a route and allow me to read it in text form and look at the map itself. And see where my little marker is moving on the map. This will not do any of that. This, without the tech package, let's see, I'm trying, nothing. I don't know how to even, get points of interest. Let's see what happens when I do. Search by business name. Because even the crappiest versions of Google Maps at least allowed you... How the heck does that work? Well, somehow I searched for Sandrift Resort, and instead of Sandrift Resort came up my other business that I own, A-Nails. Yes, I own a custom shop and I own a nail salon. I have no idea why that came up. But it actually has a phone number. That's kind of curious. So, okay, let's just go back to history. Let's just do that where I manually punched in the address. Okay, recent searches, and the last address I just punched in did not come up. Let's undo it. 1080 East Hiawatha Drive, 53965, Wisconsin Dells. Punch it in. Bring that back up. And show that there is no navigation whatsoever, we zoom out. Now the traffic is kind of nice. Should start using that more. Gotta zoom out a few more times. And the AT&T, as expected, cannot keep up. The 3G, I mean, 3G is really, really slow. Well, either that or it's just the system not being able to keep up. So, here we are. There's the Sandrift Resort. There's me in Milwaukee. There's Wisconsin Dells. That's Madison. And Chicago is someplace down there. Who cares about Chicago? Get shot in Chicago. So in other words, you basically just look at the map and you got to choose the roads yourself on how to get to your destination. Unless there's something I am completely missing. Okay, centered on my GPS location there. Zoom in. Still waiting. There I am. Maximum magnification. That's my shop. Customs Unlimited. And there I am, parked right there. Kind of neat. Always gotta love those satellite images. And like I said, I cannot figure out in any way, shape, or form to set a course to the destination. One thing I'm curious on is how the heck they get traffic maps for a 25-mile-an-hour side street. That's kind of weird. It is accurate though. Wonder what they put in the street or something to do that. Didn't see sensors anywhere, and I've never seen them tear up our street. That's right there, Lattice Manufacturing. So, Google Maps is virtually useless without the tech package. It doesn't even have, the most basic of features for the most part. Can't even just, get a street map out to any destination. Came up with the wrong search results. I don't know why A-Nails nail salon comes up when I type in Sandrift Resort. Both businesses are completely unrelated. Sandrift isn't even my business. It's just a place I like to go. And that's all I can think of at the moment for that. Oh, and sneak peek. I know a lot of you have been waiting for one of these. And what does that say? Pro Clip. that is the first and only Pro Clip mount for the iPhone or any phone for the Tesla Model S anywhere. I am currently testing it out for them. They used my car as a to manufacture the clips. So actually, I shouldn't even be showing you that, guys. Naughty, naughty. Oop, wrong button. I don't usually leave Google Maps up. Got a little Jeep behind me parked. I usually like energy in the rear cam, since it's a little hard to see out the back window, especially at night. So I'm going to have that tinted, like down to like 5% visibility. Yeah. For those that are wondering, the Pro Clip announcement is going to be announced on Friday, the 21st of June. So I will be doing a bigger review once that's fully released. As far as I believe, they're only going to be releasing 2 different versions. They made 3, if I'm remembering correctly, but one of them just was not an ideal location. They're going to be doing a vent mount, and then they have the lower screen mount. I like the lower screen mount because it's out of the way. I like having my air conditioning instead of having the phone mounted right there. Although I did like that vent mount one as well, because I wouldn't have to take my eyes off the road with my phone mounted there. I could keep my GPS. Those with an iPhone, if you need a good GPS, it's free. Waze, W-A-Z-E. Do a search for it on the App Store. Excellent GPS system. Not always the most accurate, but it learns your routes, and it's constantly updated. It's user supported. So as people are driving around with the app open, it actually corrects bad roads and destinations, etc., etc. And I think I've kept this video going long enough. If you want good cruising music too, check out the song Big Balls by AC/DC. It's not what you think it's about, but it's a great cruising song. As usual, if you have a request for a video, give me a shout out to me. Send me a message or a post under one of the videos, and I will do my best to acknowledge everybody's requests and shoot a video of it. One thing I'm going to be building, since I always keep my gun, or not always keep my gun, but during the workday I keep my gun in the car. Don't want to go walking past and scratching $200,000 Lamborghini that we're working on, by accident. I'm going to be making some sort of clip-on mount so I can have it mounted with easy access right under here somewhere. Who knows, I might even have the Pro Clip guys make me one. We'll see what happens. Cheers, y'all. And please keep those video requests coming. I got plenty of time to make, well, not plenty of time, but I'm always more than happy to make videos. I'm going to be making a video as well of proper way of waxing your Model S. Like I said in previous videos, their paint sucks. Paint job is good, but the paint they use itself, don't like at all. And you need to use protection. Who knows what you'll catch if you don't use protection on your Model S. Ooh. Hate to see what kind of diseases this little baby can get. Joking. But we want to keep it shiny and looking as good as possible, as long as possible. So, there we go. Let's get out. Wow, it was hot in there. Grab my keys. Almost lost my key fob. Well, another complaint, the button on the top, the most used, well, all 3 buttons, but the most used one, it's starting to crack. I'll have to talk to the service center about that one too. I guess that's common though. Gotta love that.